Hey guys, it's Liz. Welcome back to my channel. If you have been watching my previous video, you know that I'm doing like a little mini series, a little challenge for myself. It's this is going to be part 2 of my use an entire collection little mini series. Check out my previous video, my Halloween embellishments, so you guys know what I'm talking about. But basically, the next couple videos are all going to showcase this collection that I've had in my stash since 2011, you guys. Haunted Hollows by Teresa Collins. And my challenge was to use up this entire collection this Halloween season so that I don't have to store it and keep it in my hoard vault. So definitely go check out my first video. I'll link it down below so you guys can go take a look. I've got a lot of really cute Halloween embellishment ideas. And so for today's video, I am going to show you a couple of other things on how I used up my collection. So the next thing that I created was a pocket letter. I haven't made a pocket letter in a really long time, and I thought this would be a great way to use up a lot of the chipboard stickers, the stickers that I had in general, the jewels, the paper, you know, all that good stuff. So this is the pocket letter that I came up with, you guys, and it's going to be a little hard to show. So what I'll do is I'll kind of show you like row by row as to what I did. And so these are the basic sleeves that I picked up at Hobby Lobby. I have a big pack of them because like I don't make pocket letters that often, but I thought this would be a great way to use up, you know, some of the papers. So what I did, of course, is cut all my papers down to size to fit into the little sleeves. And this first one is really cute. I have some of the banner stickers, and I just kind of cut them apart so that I could place them here and use some foam tape to give them a little bit of dimension. I've got a couple of bats. These bats are just like little sequin bits that I just, you know, used a little bit of, what's it called, score tape to adhere them to the paper. And then I cut out a black cardstock circle to put down here in the corner. And then these little stickers are from the Tim Holtz Chit Chat stickers, I believe. And it says time to party. And then this banner piece was one of the ephemera from the Teresa Collins collection. So I thought this one was really cute. Basically like the whole theme of the pocket letter is kind of like, you know, the party, like the witches are throwing this little Halloween bash, you know what I mean? That's kind of like what the deal was. So in this next pocket, I have again the piece of pattern paper, and I layered another one over that. I cut out this little border edge using a Martha Stewart spiderweb punch, and I just adhered it to the top. And then this cute little piece right here, it's like a little tab. It was part of the sticker collection. And I didn't know how else to use it. Like I don't do like journaling or anything like that. So I thought this would be a really cute way. So I added it here. And then this little skeleton, this little crossbone skeleton is part of an edge punch from a Martha Stewart punch. And I just kind of cut out each of the individual skeletons and adhere them to the little tabs. And then I added little jewels from the bling that I had. And then these bottles are from the Tim Holtz Movers and Shapers. I'm sure you guys are familiar with this one. And basically I just cut them out using the pattern paper and cardstock and paper pieced them together. I used some of the poison labels and adhere them here in the middle. And then there's some tulle in the background. Hopefully you are able to see that little detail. And I did do a little bit of splattering in the background as well. And then the next compartment is pretty simple. I just used a piece of pattern paper and one of the cut aparts from the collection, a couple of strips of washi, and then some of the spider shaped sequins. And that one's really simple and cute. And then you move on down here, and then this one is basically a piece of pattern paper, some tulle in the background, and then this really pretty frame with the witch that I fussy cut from one of the papers. I adhered some jewels, and then this is a little cut apart as well, or not a cut apart, but I did fussy cut this from the collection, and it says Wicked. So I thought that one was really cute. And some of the embellishments are popped up on foam to give them a little dimension. I didn't want them too flat, but I also didn't want them too thick and bulky because I did want them to fit in the pockets nicely. So this middle pocket is a shaker pocket. Doesn't shake very well right now, but basically I did use my fuse tool on top, and then I topped it off with some washi for my stash. I added a bunch of really cute sequins, Halloween spiders and ghosts and some pumpkins, and of course orange and black sequin bits. And then this is a chipboard sticker from the Haunted Hollows collection that I adhered to the outside of the pocket, and then I just adhered one of the jewel pieces to the spider's body. And it's really cute. And then this one is one of my favorites. I layered several pieces of pattern paper. I cut out a circle from cardstock to resemble a moon, and then I have a couple of bat sequin bits. This is a little ghost that I've had forever in my stash. He's a die. I had a bunch of die cuts left over from last year, but this is the, let me see, where is the name of it? It's called Ghosts 2. Sorry, this camera doesn't focus on small little words, but it's by Sizzix, and it's one of my favorite dies. I use it every year. So I basically adhered the ghost, added some googly eyes. This is a little fence border punch, and I added the boo chipboard down here. Really cute. And then here's another one of those little tabs with the little skull, crossbones, and then the jeweled eyes. So really cute too. And then this little pocket is again just a piece of black cardstock. Actually, no, there's pattern paper, black cardstock, and then another piece of pattern paper. Another one of those cute little tabs with the skulls. Here is a poison label, and it's called Witch's Brew. And then here's one of those little coffee cup embellishments that I created, and I just adhered it on there. I thought it went really well with the label. And then I have these spiderweb shaped sequins that I adhere to each corner. Super cute. And then this next one is one of my favorites because I absolutely love this witch hat. This witch hat is from an older Recollections that I picked up at Michael's. It was a stamp set that came with the die, and I love using it. It's so cute. So I die cut it using the pattern paper. I adhered a little piece of glittered cardstock, the skull and crossbone, and some jewels. I fussy cut some words. It's a spooky Halloween. I have an oval circle that I embossed with a bat embossing folder. I'm not sure if you're able to see that detail, but it's just really cute. And then I have a little sequin bit right on the corner. This last pocket is just some pattern paper, a cute little sticker from the collection. This was like a scallop border. I adhered it to the edge, and then one of my flowers that I created. And this, you know, again, check out the video where I make all the Halloween embellishments, and you'll see more of these. I thought they were really pretty. It's a Halloween flower with the Maggie Holmes die. It's glittered. It's got some tulle leaves. Such a cute little thing. And I didn't glue it, so that way, you know, they can just take it out and use it. And then here for the let me see, this edge right here is just a piece of pattern paper. It was a border strip, so I adhered it to the pocket letter on the side, and then on the back as well. Okay, and that is really cute. And then what I did, the back is all basically the double side or the back side of each of the papers that I used for the front, and I filled it with little goodies. So in here I've got a bottle cap, and I used a little circle punched witch from the collection. I also used some crackle accents on it. I don't know if the camera's gonna pick up, but I also made a cute little paper clip using some scallop black glittered cardstock. This is one of the cut aparts from the collection. I added a little bat to the middle, a cute little black bow for my stash, and then of course I turned it into like a little, you know, I backed it with the same thing, but it's like a little paper clip that can be used on a planner, and it can be used on pretty much anything. And then the next compartment is just some little stickers, some little poison label stickers. There's some that are already printed, and then there's some that are not. So you can use a stamp and then print whatever you want in them. Here's a little felt pumpkin. In this one I have a couple of fuzzy cut images from the collection. They're basically the framed with the witches. And then over here I got some pretty little bling little border strips. Down here I've got a couple of samples of washi, another felt pumpkin, and then over here I thought this one was really cute. It's like a little charm. It has a spider web and a dangling spider. So those are my goodies for my pocket letter. And like I said, you know, I have a recipient in mind already, so I think she'll like it. And then I created a tassel just using a bunch of like ribbon and trims and tulle, and just made this little spooky tassel, and I topped it off with one of those glittery chunky spiders. I do have a little lobster clasp thing on here and a couple of jump rings, and then I just made a little cutout here to attach it. So that is my pocket letter, and it was a good way to use up a lot of those papers, so I'm really happy. And then I also made a cute little folio, and I thought this was adorable. I got this idea from Danny, who is Pop Fizz Paper, or I don't know if I have the right sequence, but I will put the link down below to her video because she did a tutorial on making these really cute little folio folders or file folders, and they're just adorable. So I decided to make one for myself, And so I followed her tutorial, so the measurements are the same, and then I just decorated the way that I wanted it, mine to look. So once I, did everything, the file folder, I'm sorry, is made out of black cardstock. I covered it with pattern paper on both sides, and then I just went ahead and embellished it. So here I have another border sticker from that collection. This I got from Michael's, and I thought these were really cool. These I picked up fairly recently. I haven't bought a lot of new Halloween stuff, you guys, because I'm trying to be good and use up what I have in my stash. But this was just so awesome, I had to pick it up. And it comes with several different die cuts. I thought the haunted house was perfect. So I have it on here popped up on foam to give it a little more dimension. I have a chipboard black cat. He is from the collection, the Teresa Collins collection. These were part of the ephemera, and I didn't know how to use them, in another way. So I thought this would be cute since it is like a file folder labeled notes. So I just kind of thought it looked good there. And then you open it up, and it's got 2 pockets on the inside. Super cute. I have little labels from the collection with a couple of strips of washi. And then I did fill it with some of my tags that I shared in my previous video, my Halloween embellishment video. So you guys have seen that. If not, definitely go check it out. And then over here, this is another little piece that was from the cut aparts, and this one says journal. And I just thought that was kind of cute because it kind of goes with the theme of like, like a file. So I just thought it went well. So in the back here, I have a doily. And none of these things are adhered, so that way the recipient can take everything out and reuse it. So I just have like a doily to kind of break up the patterns, because I did have a couple of black and white tags and I wanted them to stand out. And then I just made some just plain tags that she can decorate any way that she likes, or use them on, for gift tags and projects and things like that. And then I also filled this cute little bag. This is like a little bag I picked up at AliExpress. It's got like these little white polka dots. It's almost like, not glassine, maybe. No, it's like plastic. And I filled it with a bunch of little cut aparts from the collection. So they're basically like poison labels, things like that. And then there's also a couple little sequin bits down there. So really fun, a bunch of like little skulls and stuff. And then I just topped it off with like a piece of that Spy Rub doily from Tuesday morning and one of the stickers from the collection. And this one says Witch's Brew. And I just thought it went really well. So that's going to be like a little, it's just going to be tucked in here in the little file folder. And that's it. So those are 2 more projects that I created using, or trying to use the entire collection of the Haunted Hollows. And I'm so proud of myself, you guys, because if you